Breakfast Show this morning to talk about a SPARC event at Pembrokeshire College taking place today. A very good morning to you, Holly.
Thanks, Gina. Good morning.
Morning, Holly. Thank you once again. For those who might not be very well initiated into what SPARC is, can you give us an overview as to what the SPARC Initiative is?
Yeah, so SPARC stands for Sustainable Power, Renewables and Construction. It's the SPARC Alliance, so we're essentially running an initiative to try and encourage more women and girls into STEM subjects, just at educational level, but then also into jobs. The reason we're doing this is because women are heavily underrepresented in STEM fields, so that's science, technology, engineering and maths. There's about 26% female representation in STEM subjects at university and then in the workplace. And for careers in engineering specifically, that drops really low to about 12% of females. So it's really necessary, I think, that this initiative is happening. And we're really trying to change that through Pembrokeshire College and through local industry and showing girls currently at the ages of 12 to 14, so year 8 and year 9, showing them why it's so amazing to get jobs in STEM subjects.
There's one local kind of hero in Metal Seagulls, Patricia, MBE in engineering, and we've met her at the Pembrokeshire College at different careers days, and actually interviewed a few girls that are going through engineering courses. How has the initiative benefited women and girls over the last couple of years from your experience, and what opportunities are there locally?
Yeah, so this year has actually been the pilot year for the initiative. So we kicked off in September across 7 schools in Pembrokeshire. And within each school, we've got a SPARC practitioner that's essentially running a SPARC programme with girls that have signed up. So we've got over 150 girls across Pembrokeshire that have signed up to this initiative. And in terms of the impact, I think currently the best thing that's happened is we're getting industry into those schools to deliver hands-on sessions. And the schools are actually getting to go out and do site visits to companies like Ledwards, the Port of Milford Haven, things like that, to go and actually see what it's like to work in that industry. So we'll only know the true impact, I suppose, after this year finishes and we review it in the years to come. But from what we've heard from the SPARC students already, I think it's having a really good impact.
Isn't it great that these organisations have opened their doors to be like, come and take a look? It's not an exclusive club. It's for anyone who's got the right skills. Yeah,
no, and I think especially for local industry, everyone realises the value of a diverse workforce. So it's not just a case of all the numbers of girls in these jobs are low. Actually, there's going to be so much more demand in the future, and it's really important to get more females into low carbon jobs, not just for having that diversity of perspective and different kind of viewpoints in that career, but just because we need more people in this industry in Pembrokeshire in the future.
Well, yeah, we're at the precipice of something massive, aren't we, with the free port and the engineering, and there's going to be a lot of change in our industry around here. But going back to this initiative, there's an event taking place, and a lot of the schools are coming to the college today. I know that Uscol, Pembrokeshire and Derry have commented on our post saying they're excited to come down. What's happening today? Can you give us an overview of that?
Yeah, so this is probably one of the biggest events of the year that we're putting on. So it's called SPARC Career Connections. All of the schools and the SPARC students are coming in this morning in about an hour's time. And we're going to kick off with a live, it's a recorded interview with a company called Apollo, where they'll be interviewing women that work for the company, and they've had some really exciting career paths. And the students will get to ask some questions, and then that will actually go on to Apollo's own podcast called What on Earth. So that's a really exciting start. And then they'll make their way to the sports hall at the college, where we've got loads of local industry volunteers, which is amazing. And they'll be at different hubs throughout the sports hall, and the pupils will get a chance to walk around, speak to everyone in the industry, and they'll have a card with skills on, and they can basically try and understand what skills are needed for the different jobs around Pembrokeshire, try and have a think maybe what they're already good at, what they want to develop, and really get the cogs starting to turn, I think, on maybe do they want to go into a STEM career when they leave school.
That's so cool. Gina?
Yeah, it's invaluable to have things like this. It really is. And to get the children at a young age getting involved. And it's days like this that I know that they are just going to be buzzing when they come from this event today. It's mixing all those schools. They've been doing the things and learning about it in their own schools, but getting together with mixing with the other schools as well. And this event, it's just going to bring it to that extra level.
Yeah, no, go on.
You'll have to let us know how it all goes. And I suppose from this large event and all these organisations that are involved and all these SPARC practitioners, what's next?
Yeah, so obviously this is just the first year. So we've been taking loads of data and we're making sure that we actually can record the impact that we're having. Obviously, it's quite a long way from a student in school having their eyes open to the careers in STEM subjects now to then actually going into a career in the future. So we've got year 2 coming up, and we're looking at launching a mentoring program where we'll have essentially females in the industry locally that can mentor pupils that want to go and study STEM and maybe have a career in that area in the future onwards, so that they can keep making the right career choices and the right subject choices in education. So yeah, hopefully we're going to see the impact a few years down the line.
That's so cool. And in fact, the college is celebrating National Apprenticeship Week by sharing individual stories. And they shared a post about Lainey, aeronautical engineering apprentice at Metal Seagulls, part of the future of aviation, working with the team leading the way in innovative metal light aircraft solutions. That's so cool. And that's available right here on our doorstep.
Yeah, I think that's the most amazing thing, is just starting to realise how much opportunity there is in Pembrokeshire, that you don't actually need to leave to get a really great job.
Yeah. Holly, thank you so much for joining us here this morning. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Just if you'd like to see the impact that SPARC's having, you can follow us on Facebook if you follow SPARC Alliance. And if you're a business wanting to help or get involved, you can reach out to me. I'm Holly Skyrme, and you can find my details on Pembrokeshire Coastal Forum's website.
Holly, thank you once again for joining us on this Apprenticeship Week with Ashmole Co, giving us insight into the SPARC Initiative, SPARC Alliance with the Pembrokeshire College here this morning, getting women and girls interested in STEM subjects through SPARC. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Tom.
Coming up next, it's 9 o'clock, the news with Craig Odlin and Gratitude Day with Reverend Sophie. Up soon. Thank you, Holly.
Pembrokeshire College, Coleg Sir Benfro. Our mission to pursue excellence, empowering